Reconnection successful, so we should be back. We are now live on YouTube. Twitch, everything's still looking good. 13-second session. Set up your vertical stream for Twitch. That's cool. All right, priorities. Supplier, remote, fluid, chassis, blocks, modules, item logistics, mod integrations, forestry, computer craft, MISC, upgrades, sneaky, fuzzy, opaque, advanced, satellite, crafting byproduct, network, auto crafting. Oh, rip. All right. Of course it doesn't tell me. As long as there aren't any more of these being sent up here, I'll be fine. It's taking you so long. Oh. You know, I might be the culprit for that tin wire is taking so long. Yeah, I wonder why tin's taking so long to go through that machine. I forget if that's enough to update it. The wine. How's it going, the king? It has been a little while. But we are back. We are currently working on setting up plascrete, which is needed for our clean room. I'm doing pretty good. Oh yeah, I was gonna see how many of these we needed. Need 76. That isn't too bad. We only need to do the recipe like 10 times. We have water. Mercury, rubber. I do have water. Only 108,000. Kind of low. I wonder why. Oh well, not a big deal. Alright, we're just waiting on fluid satellite, which is on its way. And I suppose we need power, don't we? Pretty sure I threw a whole bunch in there. Give me a mod pack to play. How about Greg Tech New Horizons? It's kind of a long mod pack, but it's pretty fun. I definitely recommend it so far. What is going on over here? Like a cultural exchange or something. Why do I have so much rubber? Why is there so much rubber in here? There should be... The rubber is being taken care of over here. Sticky resin. Okay, apparently we got thousands of of rubber we need a barrel for. That's a lot. Okay, 7,000 raw rubber. I'm sure that's being stored somewhere, right? There's no way there's 7,000 rubber in that chest. Okay, it's not enough bronze, it's fine. I want... Take 3. Okay, so that is all being stored in here. Wow. Stairs? Okay, that isn't too bad. This isn't going to be a terrible cleanup. I'm surprised it took me this long to notice. I feel like 7,000 rubber bouncing between a few chests should be fairly easy to notice, but it was not necessary. Satellite 30. Alright, so we're doing this recipe. Oh! I remember why I haven't done this yet. Oh, fluids. I can't just straight up craft concrete. How do we do this in a way that makes the crafter happy? Is there a way we can do this that makes the crafter happy? Or probably out of dark ashes now. My current idea is to tell it that it makes cells, and it makes 2 cells, right? The problem with that is it ran up with surplus. That's not a particularly large concern though, because I don't need to run this recipe. Let's actually change gears a little. is going to be like an assisted manual craft. So all I need is requester called supplies. Do I have a supply? Supplier. So what we can do to do this in like a somewhat automated way is we take power from this guy, put down our mixer, these guys, one of these guys, this, put our supplier in there. We tell this that I want water. Give me like what? 8,000. Why is this guy getting stuff? I do it. Stone, clay, quartz sand. Put you on 2. Now theoretically, this should end up with concrete here. What am I missing? That should be everything, right? Don't tell me this is high voltage. Why you no do thing? Calcite, stone, clay, quartz. Calcite, stone, quartz. Oh, does this guy only output power to one side? If so, that's kind of funny. Very surprised that has not come up yet. Maybe it has, I just completely forgot about it. I can do a single electrical steel. You high voltage or medium? Medium voltage. All right, we should be good. Okay, sweet. Concrete acquired. We are missing calcite though. Calcite is obtained from, guess what? Calcite. What? Incredible, revolutionary, some would say. Looks like this is not an ore I can access. I do have this, I forget why. I'm trying to remember where the buttons were to see the ore sources. Oh, and I have this. You get it by thermal centrifuging. ACO. There's another way. And chemical react, quicklime. Calcium and carbon. This actually isn't too bad. But I think I have calcium. Fertilizer. This is chemical reaction. Calcium, carbon should be no problem. We'll let it just be. Alright, so we got all of these. Let's get rubber taken care of. Do this over here. And I want to steal our supplier from down here. I can do this to clear. I need another. Oh, I had one right here. I feel like an idiot. I should have cleared this one. Whatever. It's another chassis line. Ooh, no, we're not doing that. A little too far. Alright. Provider. Actually, let's ignore the provider for a second. We are putting down a chassis. Throw in a supplier. Tell it to provide me with rubber. An infinite amount. Throw down our barrel. 1, 2, 3. And our rubber issues should be solved. Come back in a little bit and this thing should be basically default route. A small chance we just see like a gigantic army of items. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Cool, so situation rubber taken care of. Chemical reactor. Chemical bath, that is not what I'm looking for. Whoops. Then we need crafting, not a problem. Fluid satellite, sweet. Hey, that's convenient. One of these. I do wish I could. Sure. Once you get it though, it's not bad. It's not letting me remove bookmarks, so I'm in. And this should immediately start, actually. Not mistaken. I don't know why it hasn't. We should have plenty of carbon, because I mean I did leave the carbon generator on for like how long to begin with. But this thing should be wanting oh. I'm an idiot. This thing doesn't want calcite right now because it doesn't have a requester in it. Play and so there we go. Now there we go. We got some purple particles. I think purple particles are good. Hopefully, anyways. All right, now I have plenty of concrete when we go back down there. Black steel frame, I just realized. Mob farm based on the undesirable output of machines when. That actually is probably easier, because I mean, I'm sure at some point we'll have molten space-time as a byproduct that we don't want. And then it's just lava, basically. It's just spicy and expensive lava. How's it going, Gavin? Release the molten space-time first. Maybe. I should get compressors working on compressed block. The blocks of charcoal. Because I can just throw a bunch in, can't I? I throw a bunch in and they'll make it into the system. Where does this feeds? Oh, this feeds that, doesn't it? System eventually. Worry about that later. A lot of random chests we could probably clean. Okay, clean room. Yeah, 76. Alright, there's these guys, which each require 2 ingots, which means I need, what, 38? $152. Oh, derp, I'm an idiot. I was thinking half, not total. Okay. Oh, wow. Guys, we're missing dark steel for the dark steel. Okay. That is annoying that we cannot automatically make dark steel. Missing soldering alloy and flint. Oh, those are... I'd not be expecting a missing flint, that's for sure. Soldering alloy makes a little bit of sense. But I have to kind of manually make it. Alright, give me like 8 stacks of gravel. Hopefully that's enough to hold us off for a while. So hopefully with the gravel, remember I can just throw it in here. Yes. Gravel bricks. 10% chance of flint. Yeah, we're not doing it. Yeah, we're not doing this either. We do have a sifter, don't we? We needed this for Thumbcraft that we started and it didn't do anything. Yeah. Whoops. And then if I could go away to auto feed. Sweet. I should come back to like a full chest of flint. And it's only a little jerry-rigged. Alright. Do still need cells in order to do the soldering alloy. It'd be nice if someone didn't take all my cells and throw them in a giant water tank. Cool. I have some soldering. How's it going? Fluty or Floody? We're having a wonderful day. All right, fluid. I'm doing pretty good. Just gradually getting back into the flow of things. Yeah, I should be playing for a fluid satellite. Okay, fluid satellite on the way. Why do I need a fluid satellite? I just realized. Being dumb. This should be all I need. I suppose power cables are also nice. We got sorted, so it's probably up here. Nope. Oh, I know where we lost him. It's kind of fair, actually. Is there a river over here? Used to be. Looks like the Great River Migration is over, so we'll be able to switch. How in the world do you not have oxygen? Both these guys are missing fluids. Oh! There we go. That was me being dumb. I take full blame for that one. High voltage. We have to do this one. Thanks for the follow. Wait. Oh, black steel is different than dark steel. Blood E, by the way. Let's see. Thank you.
Zero die 609 says hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate. Alright, so which is more expensive? I want to make it this way, so I want to stack. Growing nickel dust, and this trivial. And with steel. Not bad. What if we did this one? Stack. They are perfectly equivalent. Alright. This is GregTech New Horizons. It is a kind of a tech challenge map. I guess not map, but mod pack. There is a large mix of magic mods, tech mods, and things have been made more complicated on top of like usual modded complexities and stuff. So now we have this quest book where we go through and unlock specific things. Gotta go to space at some point. And the eventual goal is to make, I believe this. I believe the eventual goal is to make the Stargate. Very Factorio. If you ever played Factorio, but in like modded Minecraft. Kind of cool because it forces you to play with a lot of mods that usually I don't ever interact with. For example, before this mod pack, I had no clue what logistics pipes was. Now here I am using it as like the core arteries of my base right now. It's basically like an older version of applied energistics. It's really cool to get to spend time with it, interact with it, learn what these different pipes do and stuff like that. Okay. We need another mixer. We need another crafter. We have another crafter. That's not a problem. Copper dust. Oh, is it not? Genuinely don't know. It's a pretty awesome game. Definitely one of the greatest of all time. Mods make it even more so. Alright, so we don't know how to make electrum dust. We're gonna have to take care of that too. We need a macerator. Let's drive it down. And then the mixer. Missing circuits? Okay. These things are the bane of my existence right now. Medium voltage circuits. Because, like, theoretically I should have an absurd amount of these, but they require diodes, which are not trivial to make, and I haven't completely automated yet. So right now we're kind of like ignoring that as like a major issue and just charging forward. Charging forward to clean room, because clean room will give us even more circuits. Alright. Your job is simple. You take electrum. For electrum, output dust. And you take black bronze, nickel, steel. I believe if everything is set up, good work. Thanks for the stretch. Check your posture. I believe we should be good to go. I suppose steel dust might be a little iffy. But then we have to EBF this. 50 seconds, so I think it'll take us like 12 and a half-ish per, which is super, super quick. So this really isn't as bad as it looks. I suppose it does look pretty bad when I need 152 of those. Try a stack. We're missing copper dust, nickel dust, and steel dust. Okay, so we have copper, we don't know how to make dust. We have nickel, but we don't know how to make dust. We have steel, but we don't know how to make dust. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do this the expensive way, because I'm lazy. Missing soldering alloy. Wasn't somebody supposed to give you a soldering alloy? I don't know who that could have been. Oh, world. Beach to bone block. What is this supposed to be used for? How did I make this? Why? All right. This should be soldering alloy. Use that request crafters. And then I can do this the expensive way with 3 Space Raiders. Mine just blanked. What do I want to make? Oh, crafting. These are going to take us a minute. Polished diamonds. Oh yeah, I need circuits. Need what? I know it's probably overkill. Oops. Then control. Administrators. Sweet. Yeah, give me these. Yeah, this takes a while because of these crafting table covers. Remember, each one takes like a full minute or a long. Only 40 seconds. Okay, I guess they're not that bad. It feels like forever. So does it help if we upgraded to immediate voltage machine, wouldn't it? Alright. So we need steel, nickel, and copper. Uh-oh. So this thing's at maximum drain right now. So many machines. Only way to fix that is a bigger cable, which suppose I could put them in a high voltage, couldn't I? Nice, amperage 32. Oh no, it's probably not worth it because these guys aren't all running in sequence, I guess in parallel, all that often. I say it's not worth to upgrade the power distribution as I plop down 3 Mace Raiders. Even this guy's gone. What's this guy up to? Steel. Yeah. Okay, we can restore rubber. Balance to the force. The rubber is now in the system again. Most of it's right here. How is benzene doing? 3.9 million. Alright, we're doing fine. Mine's completely blanked. Oh, that's right. There's other ways we can get copper, nickel, and steel. I don't know if any of them would be this. Question. Crown limonite. Iron and HO2. Sulfur. Cyanide just has oxygen. Pyrite, good one. Hey, did I need malachite for something? Ah. I remember why malachite came to mind. We just don't have any of those. Okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. All right. Copper dust. Gold dust. Wait, I don't need gold dust. I need nickel. Alright, so your job is going to be copper dust. I grabbed one of these ingots, shouldn't I? So this has a problem, potentially. The problem is that the system might be interpreting copper dust as a way to make copper. Alright, see ya, Floody. Good stream. It is, I believe. Yeah. I knew this would be a problem when I set this up. Oh, was there any others in here I needed? It was nickel. suppose this is an issue with applied energistics too. I know how to solve it with applied energistics. Essentially tell it to like keep an inventory of items. So that's the way I'd usually solve that. Like your job is to keep this amount of this. While you have over a certain amount, this might be absurd. It's really gonna make all the copper. It's really gotta set the hard set of making all this copper. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, that shouldn't happen with these others. Out of nickel, we can smelt it. Boom. And out of steel dust, F it. So now, this one isn't dusted. 8. Why do we need nickel dust? Especially 8. Wait, what's this guy? Nickel, chrome, iron. This is stainless steel. Okay, that's nice. That is a nice byproduct of what we've done. All right. Okay, black steel. $128. 24. All right, theoretically, that's all we need. In theory, we are solved. I can't wait to see it's all crash and burn for another. This is the part where I expected to burn the most. This burns through a lot of oxygen, but it's really quick. This steel recipe is like literally 5 seconds with a base EBF, which is cool. I wish I knew about it before I got this far. What's this guy doing? Bringing stainless steel, 1 hour 85 seconds. Yeah, tell it to do that. That'd be a little excessive. I was gonna tell it to keep black steel stocked. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, what do we have next? Filter machine casings and cleanroom control. Probably gonna need some of those. So we need items. Just need an extra turbine if we build it in the crafting inventory. That's not a problem. There's so much steel. Stainless steel, that is. Zinc foil and steel wire. Zinc foil. Okay, so I need 3 here. Need these. I need 8. I believe 32 of these qualifies as I should automate this. 1,028 fine steel wire. Out of curiosity, how many ingots is this? Well, not that bad. It's like stacks. Then does this guy have armor? And it shouldn't grab the next one because this should be an envelope. It's okay. Yes, we need medium voltage assembler. We need medium voltage of wire. Art. Crafters. Power, no problem. Tell that one to make that, tell that one to make that. And we need satellite. Do we have a fluid satellite? Do we have a fluid craft? Last one. I'm gonna have to tell how to make think full. Think's kind of expensive stuff. Oh wait, I got sulfur right. That's right. This isn't too bad. I changed my mind. Not that bad. Alright, how fast is this in the EBF? I gave you a legal recipe. It's going even faster. Oh man, why are you How dare you be so efficient? Helpful. Alright. 25 seconds, that's not bad. Hold on. 25 seconds, 30 minutes, 2 minutes, 36 minutes, right? Yeah. Dude, so if we throw all this stuff in there, it's gonna take us until like the end of stream today before it's finished. That is kind of crazy. Okay. Yes, I mean, we just gotta keep it filled, right? That's kind of the priority then. Maybe we can actually start thumping. Advanced assembly machine, wire mill. Assembly machine is going to need fluid satellites. I guess we should do some building actually. Building would be a good idea. It's something I've avoided like the plague. Okay. I'm looking at the assembling machine. This guy's job is to make item filters. So one item filter requires 64 fine steel, 16 zinc, 30 fluid upgrade, 1. Go off that my clicking speed has greatly reduced since my time is playing Wars. $144 polyethylene. Whoops. That portion should be done. Actually, what's her? Oh, please tell me there's gonna be a sea of copper coming this way. No. Oh. Why? Why? This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, and that should be fine steel wire. Now, theoretically, I can go upstairs and request 27. I suppose zinc foils factor is 6 stacks of zinc. I guess I had like 48 ingots, didn't I? That'll be close. It'll be close. It was in fact not close. You have a lot of zinc around actually. I didn't expect that. Oh, it's 4. I thought it was 10 for some. Yeah, that'd do it. Okay, this will be enough zinc. Gotta smelt this and then get it bent. What the heck? Missing copper bar. What do I get for making my base tall? So 2 stacks plus 10 would be 38. Plus 23. We're in the ballpark. Be good. Isn't it? I should set a timer. I'm opening up a calculator. How many emails do I get in a day? What in the world? I usually get like none. Alright, so I open this. I haven't got like a dashboard all set up for this and whatnot. IP 192.168.0.0. Yeah, guys, I got doxxed. A real IP address. Please don't DDoS me. So here we go. I should be able to add a timer. I don't know what time should be on the timer yet. $53 minutes. Alright, that's not actually. Edit. Whoops, edit. This is black steel. Countdown, we just need seconds. Duration, 54 minutes. Freeze at 0, play sound, actually. Boom, look at that. Okay, that's in a terrible spot. But look at that. Look at a day's worth of work to X off that. Let's set this 1920 17. Oh. Hey, that was pretty good for a random guess on the distance. You know what? We'll live with that. And I'm going to completely miss when that timer finishes. What is there? Jammed. Oh yeah, that's right. We needed you. That's fine. I don't care that. I do care, but I don't care. The rest of this should be stuff we have lined up. Or revealing. Oh, aluminum rudder. I have 4 aluminum? I would, okay, wow, I guess we got automated aluminum then. Aluminum dust. Press high voltage in order to do that. I think this guy is medium voltage. Yeah, he's medium voltage. That's another problem we got overcut. But I'm actually surprisingly low on aluminum. Is there anything else we'll be missing? Or schools, I suppose. I think I actually have this as a The bars are trivial. Stainless steel frames. Back to the whoops. Wanted this. Getting some kind of squint. It's alright. These extruded into rod. I'm really not sure what I wanted. 49 minutes worth of time to kill. Suppose we could make a high voltage miner. Like, I feel like that would be a good use of our last couple circuits. And that'd be really nice because there we go. So we've mined a lot of these things out, but what's nice about a high voltage miner as opposed to a medium voltage, which we have, we have access to, is that high voltage would mine this whole like little 3x3. It mines like the whole ore chunk, whereas like low voltage only gets the center, I'm pretty sure, and like medium voltage gets like most of it's like in the middle, the outer ones. So basically what I'm saying is that high voltage would be very convenient because it means I can go, chunk by chunk. Which one of these is, I know for sure, finished. Very nice. I suppose also completely unnecessary. Impressive. Useful. There's a lot of lapis. You can do with asbestos. I get magnesium from it? Okay, 32 stainless steel rods. Put it on 4 in an assembling machine. Should have all the zinc foil we're gonna need, yep. Start filters up in a second. Those. Those. Let's get the item filters requested. Boom. So item filters are taken care of. So is the box. So we need aluminum, stainless steel, steel bars. Look at those stainless steel. It's finished. And I'm pretty sure I have machine hull. That is interesting. I do not have that auto crap. We're gonna fix that. Maybe we get like food auto crafting or something. Okay, and we should not. Yeah, we should not spend these circuits. That'd be a very bad idea right now. All right. Do I make the machine hall? Need at least one assembler. Need two assembler, right? Two assembler. And then we need six medium voltage circuits. Good circuit, a basic circuit. Hopefully we have all that stuff flying around. Yeah, cool. Now we need crafting. Not 10. Give me 3, and then I need a satellite. Yes, we got 3 satellites. And we need a fluid crafter too. I could have sworn I made blank upgrades. If I didn't, I'm sure I... upgraded. Okay, this is easy. So let's just get another assembler. I need another crafting. Cool. Have enough. Then I'm gonna need a large steel. Double steel plates. Alright, that is potentially a problem because most of our steel is getting taxed between this and all of the oils. I should probably keep those guys working. Alright. I do like. Double steel plate on. Man, I'm surprised I can make the emitter. It's not a cheap thing to make. Give that a second to settle. We'll make the large steel cell. Alright, and I'll be right back real quick. Alright, we're back. Oop, whoops. Sorry, I should have done that. Well, further requests are still in. Okay, looks like that one's showed up still. I think we're good. And if not, at least everything should have crafted. Might just not make it all the way upstairs. So while we're crafting logistics pipes, we need the upgrade. This guy made it. Yeah, and then let's remove this because this one. Doesn't want to need it to do. Number 18. Okay, let me just make note of all these recipes. I want this recipe. I want this recipe. This recipe. And I want this recipe. It's like assembly line. Do this one first. Satellite 32. We have a few of those. All right. Molten polyethylene, whoops. Do 38. All right. Is that one taken care of? It is actually 590, huh? Even. Alright, so it's that one, then this one. It's gonna be this one down here. 4 fluid crafting upgrades for a blank. Crafting module. Fluid cell. And finally, the bending mix. Half expecting the vending machine to be used. It's not. All right, sweet. We got so much more crafting now. Actually kind of wild. So now what we should do is go here. I tell us to keep chassis. I do tell it to keep chassis. I want 8 mediums. Like that. Hopefully these guys should turn. Gold cables. Glad I accidentally made the extra fluid satellite. And accidentally requested one of those. Alright, so we need a wire mill. Wait, do we need a wire mill? Can I make gold cable? Make gold crate. So now I only need an assembler. Need more. We're actually getting some really good progress in today. A lot of auto crafting, which isn't like direct progress. In a way it is, right? You want to have everything auto crafted that you can. Also a lot of vertical stuff. We're a lot closer to like clean room and whatnot. Satellite number 33. A gold cable. 24, 144. Should have that. I should have added this as the. As long as I don't close the UI, it won't. Maybe it did already. So we're going to have to jumpstart this with some rubber, I think. That's fine. That rubber can sit in there. It's not big. It's one input, one output, so it's like. Suppose how much is going? We'll have plenty of rubber. Good. Cool. So now that's gold. That is high voltage machine holes, completely automated. Alright, I only needed one. So I did all that for one. All right, we got stainless steel rotors. Let's start categorizing. So we have item filters. Volts. These guys go over here. Basically, we need the steel bars. Unfortunately, I don't know how backed up we are with steel. A little worried about requesting. We're absurdly backed up. What the heck? I just won't. Yeah, we're just gonna do this trick again. This, I don't need very many, right? 18, that's like 9 steel. Oops, where am I going? Shooter. I think at the end of the day, I still need an EBF in order to go. Why did I make a raw? Sorry, this was like a trick from forever ago that I did. I put it into Tinker specifically so I could get raw aluminum. I forget why. That's why. If we start this now, it's almost 20 minutes processing though. I suppose the thing downstairs has access to oxygen. Yep. As soon as I. We'll get it started. You won't finish. They'll finish today. It just won't finish before the black steel. I gotta put this on 1. All right. Let's make the exact amount. Side project. Is there a timer for that? This is also going to try to feed aluminum back into itself as this guy's set up. Okay, we got whitelist, so it'll be good. Everything will end up there, no problem. Oh, I need more. I need far more. What the heck am I? 25? Give me 15. I'll just throw that in the big one. Not all the black steel. This thing should theoretically be twice as fast, maybe 4 times as fast. So, alright, we're good to make the bars. Oh, what am I thinking about? Okay, yeah. It's a steak. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. We have to do that 152 times. That's 15 minutes. We're drilling. Yeah, it requires a few circuits. I think I see 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 5. They made it more expensive than the good. Wow. Developers really knew what they're doing with that. Sorry, I'm just like looking, seeing what there is. I'd love input if there's something you guys want to see. Something specific. Like perhaps we could automate food. That would be a beneficial thing to do. Like the big boys, chemically. Entering high voltage age, we found a way of making water reservoirs which solves the finite water problem. Practice infused quartz glass, HV pipes, and we kind of also have infinite water solved already. Efficient platinum processing is quite complicated, but for now we can just smelt it directly into nuggets. This might not be the most efficient route to take, but it is enough what we need to do next. What we want to do next. At this tier, your best source of platinum is nickel ores from Twilight Forest, or maybe endstone dust if you manage to survive the end. That's not. Here we go, nickel vein. This comes from... Oh, gross. So we had to process our nickel in a specific way. The first resource has to be processed this way. Yeah, so we macerate it, and then thermal centrifuge, probably? Says we can macerate or wash. Macerate. %70 over here. What the heck? So what are we doing? We're macerating and then we're bath. Kind of hard though, isn't it? I mean, I got some lying around. I suppose that isn't too bad. Okay, so this is going for the next circuit, so it doesn't really not like a super. Powerful devices randomly use the super tank, super chest, and you matter protection to teleporter. Anything someone make or should make. Oh, circuits for it. Alright, let's see. Did we miss anything in medium voltage? Borax electrolyte. You thought newspapers were dead. Needs maintenance cover will send out a redstone signal when the controller is attached to requires maintenance. This is handy for the clean room. You'll need to build a high voltage since maintenance issues reduces cleanliness level and will cause voided materials. For the clean room, you can place this on the top or the bottom. For other machines, you might want to place it on the side. You have access to it from the front face. In that case, you can use a soldering iron and fine solder to have it emit a strong redstone signal that will penetrate through the block next to the cup. Of course it needs, alright. Emitter and give me a plate. So this thing, did it actually get stuck or did it finish? Right here, item filter. It thinks it finished. Oh, we only need 3. I thought that was 8. Really hard for me to read. Maybe I do need glasses. Okay, that is really hard for me to read it. That's a 3. Even this one's hard for me. Might finally be my time. I've enjoyed good vision. My life. Hey, cleaner needs maintenance is pretty important. Instead of surround light when I use a howler alignment, if I up to 128 blocks away. Warning. Oh. Basic machine. Dang. Red, okay, that's not too bad. I will admit this is a tedious build. I like wooden gears again. That's the only way I can make them? Of course. Whoops, I don't want log, I want stick. Notebook. Cars. I think I have some of these. Yeah, I have some of these lying around. If I made excess at some point. 5 more planks. Block taken care of. That's done. That should be done. Cables I should have lying around. This is everything. I don't have red alloy. I really do not have red alloy on demand. And the coil still. 16 copper wire and a magnetic steel. Right, that should be good. Yeah, okay. Ready for us? Circuits are good, that's good, yep. Hurry up! I'm about to finally be ready to switch gears to the other project. Then I'm gonna have to wait 15 minutes for it to continue with afterwards. Yeah, because we gotta convert all of them into rods, and this is. In a perfect world, I had high voltage this, and then it'd take like 7.5 minutes. But unfortunately, I didn't have circuits. This isn't high voltage. So that gives our EBF time to do it. Alright. Watch your ears, guys. This might be kind of loud. A warning before I actually power it. Alright, here goes. Three, two, one. That hasn't too much, actually. Okay, I gotta go with Factorio. I gotta go with Factorio. Yeah, where's our door at? So that is gonna be tragic when we get everything finished except for the door. Oh. Okay, so this is done, this is done. Now we just need the aluminum. We're gonna be extruding. Steel's done. Ethylene pulp. How do I make this? Just macerate polyethylene. I'm gonna make bark. I just need 76. No problem there. Spend a small bit of my millions of polyeth on that. Right, I'll need 11 deal concrete. That's okay. Luckily, I know a concrete guy. Alright, 0 cells in there. $144. That is. Hey, did I turn this guy off yet? I mean, he's naturally filled, right? Alright, mace rating. Let's start extruding this. Yeah, we have enough for 2 stacks to get started. Let me multiply this out. Right. Oops, wrong one. It's a clock, not a calculator. Alright, 6.4 times 152 divided by 60, 16.2. So say 7. What's that? There we go. Did update. Oh yeah. Let's make sure to throw the rest of those in there. Yeah, it's just like every step of this thing. That isn't too bad. 3.2 seconds. Alright. Now what do we do? This is all finished. We got that taken care of. I can actually craft the controller, can't I? Yeah, so we got the controller. Craft. I can't craft it. Things pressed. We'll have 20 out of it. That's not too bad. I set this back 11 before. You guys 11. Where's my last one? I was promised 20. There's 20. Half what we need. And these should be pretty quick. What was it? 75 downstairs? We have a coil upgrade and a voltage shear upgrade. So theoretically, this should be 7.5. I guess that's only grip. Oh well, that's pretty good. Plus 24, that's how many we need, so we're still on base. Wait for one more, I'll throw these over into assembler. If there's any chisels of sleigh. Probably not, right? Yeah. Why not for tough either then? Oh, here's where all the rubber dust came from. Should be bulk storage sensors. Okay, there's all that, no problem. Really need a singular rock salt in my inventory. Go to Miner's Delight. Relief, probably. What state are our mines in? Welcome back, Floody. Hope your stream went well. Okay, so I have completely forgotten where these things are. They're not down this way. Not down this way either. I'd like to even get over there. The cool house by the bay. Ooh, really cool. Just vanilla then? Black steel might actually be at a tier where we can upgrade our wrench again. A long sentence, alright. Alright, so we go through here. And that was all the get them flipped on both these sides. We have all these buffs because of this, I'm pretty sure. You know, more. Okay, so both are over here. Emeralds for the doors and creative because mobs are not able to pass them, but players are. Ooh. That's smart. There's a medium voltage miner. Still low. For some reason doesn't have all their pipes. I don't know how that happened. Try to get in while sprinting? Huh. It's probably because it's like a narrow width, right? I'd be surprised creepers can't get in, right? Because I thought creepers were narrower than the player are. Or am I? Let's see. Yeah, so pathfinding's only gonna set them like directly on a single block, right? But they're not gonna try to climb, well, crawl in between them. What do we even want to mine? Something like mica, maybe? Oh, that is interesting. I did not know that. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I have torches. It actually poses a slight problem. No problem, Floody. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Whoops. Oh, these pipelines. It's been long enough though, I've probably completely forgotten how to use them. Need torches. We have 9. I have a feeling 9 is not going to be enough. Especially if I'm using them so liberally. Suppose this is old Minecraft, right? So these guys can spawn anywhere beneath 7, so I do kind of need to spam them a little. We're just not getting into that low voltage miner range, by the way. That short. Hey, this is unfortunate. Bunch of Calco pirate over here. I wonder why this is cobblestone, but this is still. Why is all this cobblestone, but this is? Because I assume they're cobblestone because it's an ore that it mine. Oh. Does low voltage do only small orbs? Small or fortune? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. How much longer on the timer? 2 minutes. Alright. Oops, we're doing this route. I'm just gonna build this all the way out to the end. I'm not gonna worry about it too. We have an excess of resources right now. So. Fortunately, I cannot fit any more in this. Double barrel, random iron. Oh, whoops! I should do that. There you go. Ghetto chunk loading. I mean, we're gonna time this like perfectly. I'm probably not in there. Any of these work. Okay, kind of close. I think it counts. I think, for all intents and purposes, it's intents and purposes, right? That timer's kind of nice. I like it. Glad I spent the time to code it. Oh no. So, we probably don't have the aluminum we need. The reason we don't have our aluminum is because this guy is hooked into the system, right? So anytime a bit of aluminum comes out, the system's able to see it and it's like, oh, aluminum! Now, finally, I can make one more medium voltage electric motor. Yeah, so it goes and does that. We don't have I believe that is why, as of this moment, we do not have anywhere near enough. Let me just turn you off. Sure, you're exporting. Yeah, put items in there. Oh, I'll mean temporarily I won't be able to see any of the stuff it makes. 1 second. Had a weird something or other. Because I'm not used to talking this length of time. It's been a while. Alright, she get 12. Yep. And bam. Oh, we need concrete. Okay, so the cells I threw in there were not empty. But they were. Are they? Throw these in and boom, look at this. These are our 76 plascrete blocks. Well, auto output, so wait. Get jammed. This thing. Door, I don't know. That's literally just the aluminum spreaders. So while I wait for this, we can make the power spot. Call it. Name. That's great, yep. And then we need maintenance hatch. That on there. Let's actually read this. If you want to make a more advanced and cheaper circuits, you'll need a clean room. The clean room is an interesting multi-block because you'll be placing other machines inside of the room. The room is a hollow multi-block between 3x3, 3x4x3, and 15x15x15 blocks. The base does not need to be square. The rectangular shape is fine. Top layer is built out of filter machine casings except for the edges, which are in plascrete blocks. The controller needs to be in the center of the top layer. If the width or lengths of the room are even, it can be any of the 4 middle blocks. The rest of the structure is built out of plascrete blocks. Up to 30% of those plascrete blocks can be replaced by other valid blocks or materials. A reinforced door lets you get in and out. Make sure to keep the doors closed, or the clean room will lose efficiency. L anchors and elevators also work. You can even embed them in the floor if you want to. Or automate power and item transport. You can use cable diodes or machine holes. So be really careful when upgrading machines to a higher voltage. Be sure to remove the machine holes and diodes and replace them with a new power tier, or else you'll be very sad. You don't want to do this for ones you only use to pass items through. If you want to see inside, you can use any EV tier glass, for example reinforced glass or magnet glass. The room does not form, mind the 30% limit. Often the problem is you added too much glass. Finally, the clean room itself needs a maintenance and energy hatch to run. Yeah, energy hatch, alright. We're running stuff on medium voltage right now. Let's get I forgot these were a pain. It's more aluminum. Power usage in multi-block is a bit unusual. It starts at 40 and then gradually goes down, which is if you want to use 40, a single LV energy hash suffices as long as you give enough power. Keep in mind this makes the clean room an exception, not the rule. Build a 5x5x5, you can expand it later as needed, give it the power, and let it run to which is 100% efficiency. Below 100% efficiency, machines inside the clean room have a chance to avoid output to keep it full. Any maintenance issues, reduce the input or the output. Blocks. Don't need to be in clean rooms, however, we need a clean room later. AE wireless connector or trans-vector interface for item transport to road machine hulls and use higher efficiency, higher tier energy hatcheries. I have a energy. Just use the level. Theoretically, I can opt to just straight make. Okay. Don't want. Don't want. Alright, then we got maintenance hatch. Putting on aluminum rotors. And this thing. Halfway done. Wow. Is this enough? We're 3 off. Let's build this downstairs, I think. All the way downstairs. Oh. I almost blew some stuff up. Sorry, the more I'm thinking about this is just gonna be easy to deal with. More annoying crap. And I have the ultra low power ICs. I have a lot of copper cable. I don't expect that much. I can move it somewhere. Got that. The medium voltage cable is the only thing, which requires fine aluminum wire. Alumina. Have at the moment. We need the magnetic steel rods. Those. Still working. I'm just going to leave all this in here and connect it. System. Do we need one? One more and they'll be able to make the coils. Perfect. Tantalum. Wait, I need 16 per? I do need per, sorry. Guy's busy anyways. And lubricant. I have lubricant up here. Never mind. Pump. Do I not? I don't have the line here. Weird. I wonder why not. It's not sarcasm. I generally feels like it'd be useful. You know what I mean? And I could hook this back up. Import. Those are like a minute, aren't they? 10 seconds. Feels like a minute. Do I not have pumps? I don't know what's complaining about. Yeah, that should be everything. Now we're just waiting on Plascrete, which is no problem. All right. Let's get to building. All right. Hear me out. We're gonna bury it in the depths of our base. Probably move it somewhere else eventually. Now, this is the spot. This wall. I believe this should be big enough. So I did one in the middle, which means this one. Sorry. All right. Let's put you somewhere so I don't accidentally place you down. Be big mistake. Big mistake to place that. All right. Medium voltage energy hatch. Here. I'm gonna like discreetly siphon power off this cable over here. Gravel is like. Will not allow you to hide. Goody. Spawning. Aha! Spaghetti hidden. Maintenance hatch. We'll do like up here. Maintenance hatch cover and then howler. I believe everything's above board so far. We already need a lever to open this. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, just as intended. Said 5 by 5 by 5, right? Yeah. So this is the top layer. In case we need this. Oops. Oh no, we don't have enough. What are we gonna do? Spent all day working on this thing. Ah, psych. But no, really, is this enough? How am I off by 3? But I can do more like maintenance hatches, like hatches and stuff, can't I? I also want a torch in there. It's like super dark. Or glowstone. Recommending machine hall. Cable diodes or machine. Oh, I see. That would be important. Wait, no, they're 4s. Like, finally, my chances come. They're also saying machine hole. So it looks. Give me a Nield. Oops. Where am I missing? Wrench. Interesting. Doors mildly obnoxious. Break. Okay, maybe that worked. I should put these on opposite ends, so I won't. Trigger somebody's OCD. Let's do. Okay, so I might need to flip these. Oh, for the room form. You can see I can't. Side. Down due to machine damage. This was there. Soldering, hammer. Can I just do screwdriver? Good run. Right. Hammer, soldering, and hammering, soldering. Screwdriver and soldering. Why is soldering out? Oh, wire. I don't have soldering material. I got fine aluminum wire. What? Right there. What do you mean? Oh my god, I gotta go charge it. Why is it a low voltage? I'm just blow up my entire my entire base. Oh, I do have a screwdriver. Kind of a scam if they would they consume the soldering alloy, but not actually do the work. Hey, it should undo machine damage. Hey! 1%. Wow. Okay. That's gonna take a. Can I actually? What happens if I turn you? I mean, the machine's running. Don't know what else I can ask. Maybe a tutorial? I'm kind of tempted just to open these loot bags because they have a chance to really accelerate our progress. More fortune would be a good idea. I feel like during high voltage we're going to get access to fortune 3, but that's later. Dream dusting. That was useless. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, we probably got all this because we have a clean room. Issues like getting to the moon using titanium. Use. You don't unlock space race until IV circuits and HV assemblers. I see how it is. Alright. Sweet. We have clean room. It's epic. We should make this considerably larger. I don't know about height, like super high, but at least like width and just needs. I guess we need the filters. The filters aren't. Kind of curious. Oh, let's not blow stuff up. Yeah, I'm gonna get so close to blowing this thing up so many times. Oh, dude, that's tragic. It's actually super tragic. Of course, you need high voltage circuits in order to make medium voltage circuit assembler. So troll. Have any good ones around still? I got RAM. I got some. All right, I think. I think I'm gonna call it here. And we made some really good progress. We got clean room. We got clean room and we added a whole bunch of recipes. We're up to almost 3. We got fluid crafting and stuff, which is nice, automated. Only transistors are. Yeah, paper doesn't look like it would be that bad. deal with this right now. Alright. So let me find a clipboard so I can actually like write down. Stream. Yeah, off streams, stuff I did off stream. Can you tell I haven't been using the clipboard as much? There's so many of these, what the heck? Right, things to do, 2x2 furnace. I don't care about that. Revolving things, we're good. We got plenty of pipes to ingots done. Lead plus nether? Apparently it's done. Whatever it is. Mine gold, yeah, I got plenty of gold. I got this. Request an LV, yeah. So this thing is older than medium voltage. Does control backspace work? Control. Or backpacks. Yeah, hammers and max lapis for forever. Also, like, never needs repaired because it's made out of dark steel now. Copper, more rubber. Armor stand, I have it. Alright. Things to do. MV circuit, actually, more high-V circuits. Annual. Manual 4 high voltage circuits. Alright. Medium voltage circuit assembler. Bigger, clean. Automate circuits. Clean room. Other things. The main ones. I wonder why I made these first. Mixer and chemical. I'm sure somebody advised me to make these first. I forget why. Alright, cool. So work on this for next time. Any other last minute things? Heck, there's a super tank up here. I should clean things up. That's what I'm gonna do off stream. I'll work on cleaning stuff up and making stuff look a little bit nicer, I think. Like, why the heck is this part slightly lower? Why is this part slightly taller? Why are my walls still made out of stone? Why is this still here? I mean, I want to take care of some of those things. But, yeah, it's been good. Next stream, we'll say Friday, tentatively. Say Friday, and, probably should do World of Warcraft. My 1% title. I don't know, we'll see. I'll be World of Warcraft or I'll be Minecraft. But, until next time. Gotta hopefully see OBS load. Until next time, take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.